different at least. Live on TV. Hi, Mom. I'm on TV, Mom. Hello. Well, I am. I saw this Office game that were quite funny. I don't think we can get enough people together on the stream to actually play that. Where it's basically Among Us, but in an office. And basically you have people working and you have slackers. And you have like a manager who's responsible for like kicking out the slackers, basically. You can get meetings, which are like actual meetings. You need to get to a meeting room and in the end somebody will get fired. And like the goal is to have no more slackers in the company. With like slacking tasks, that's what it is. It's like normal tasks, like I don't know, send an email to Mr. So and so, do that, do this, and you do the normal work, let's say. And the slacker basically have things like drink a coffee, set a bin on fire, shit like that. And every normal worker also has one slacker task. So you will also need to drink a coffee to, I don't know, smoke cigarettes, stuff like that. And so you make yourself always look like a slacker. You have to, even if you're a normal worker. Makes it really interesting. Wow, I'm explaining so much. I have a good spawn here. Oh, I hope we don't have a raven. I got a thought now. I usually pop the cats at the same time, not the real reason for that. So I will pop one cat now. Clear this tile. I will get the sheeps as soon as I go for the style. So I can then get the second cat pretty much instantly. And I have the forest, and so I can build my woodcutter's lodge, which I will probably have for a long time, only one woodcutter's lodge. On the forest. Yeah. Don't you do that, Maxu? Maxu. I know what you're up to. Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of the outlandish thing in there, right? I think you also don't get these tasks as a normal worker. So if you're a normal worker, your slacker thing will not be set a bin on fire. So this is definitely, 100% this is 100% slacker. As soon as you see somebody setting a bin on fire. Yeah, but generally, things seemed like a pretty cool game. I generally like the social deduction games, even though I didn't really jump on the Among Us train. But I really liked Secret Hitler, if you know that, basically. I think this is most of the games are just based on that. Basically a card game, though. I don't think it were the first of its kind, but that were the first one that I really heard of and actually played. And I found that were big fun, though. Basically just to take a group of people. The bigger part of people will be liberals, and a smaller part, it has to be a smaller part of the people, are fascists. And one of the fascists is Hitler. And... this is the healing, yes. And you basically have to decide laws in your country there, right? You will have a president. I think the president is just going clockwise around the table, so somebody else will be president, and the president calls a chancellor. And the people vote on the chancellor then. If enough people say yes, the one will get chancellor, and then the president pulls 3 laws out of a pile. Out of a pile of cards. Like, draws 3 cards out of there. There will be fascist and liberal laws in there. Oh, why am I even doing that? I can do that way later, sorry. There will be way more fascist ones than liberal ones. There's not that many liberal ones in there. That has the reason, right? It has a reason. That's why it is like how it is. And whoop. You need more over here? Not really. You can just go for that if you want, somewhere. Otherwise, I come over now. On my way. Yeah, I can come over and clear that. So the president pulls 3 cards. He takes one of the cards and puts them away. Shows them to nobody. Is not allowed to say anything while he does it. Afterwards, he gives the other 2 cards to the president, and the president looks at these 2 cards. And again, puts one of them away. And picks the last one. And the last one will be the law that comes out. But they are not allowed to show the cards or anything, show the cards that they discarded. They're only allowed to show the 1 card that is picked in the end. So I guess you can imagine where that leads, right? When you have like fascists that want the red cards, so the fascist things. Oh my god, dude. I'm really getting sent on a row here. And liberals, they want to have the liberal thing. And yeah, then afterwards, I think there's no votes anymore. No, as soon as the law goes down, either it's a liberal one, everybody will be happy, or it will be a fascist one, and the discussion will start. And that can lead to really interesting things. As soon as 3 fascist laws are on the field already, so 3 fascist laws have already been set on the table, and Hitler is voted to be the chancellor, the fascists automatically win. And why I think this game is, especially as a German, very interesting, is that you see that the fascists are always in the lower... Oh, I forgot one thing. The fascists at the start of the game are allowed... at the start of the game, everybody closes their eyes, and only the fascists and Hitler can open their eyes. But they also don't know who is Hitler, so he isn't allowed to reveal himself. I think usually, yeah, I think you're not allowed to reveal yourself as Hitler. They shouldn't know. They just know what the other fascists are. So the liberals are always in the majority. The game doesn't work otherwise. When you have fascists and liberals at the same number, the fascists automatically win. Oh god. Playing a sloppy game here. One thing. But yeah, it just generally shows that it is super hard to win as a liberal, even though you are in the higher number of people. Because the other people know what they are, you know? They know each other, and they know that they are on the same side. You don't know who's on the side with you. And it is so freaking hard. You gotta be really, really, really thorough to win as a liberal. I always found this game to be extremely interesting. And as Among Us came out, I weren't like too interested in that because I feel like I just played this game too much, basically. They're like, oh yeah, cool. Same old, I know that. But I could definitely imagine why people think that's interesting. Because like also the imposter are like a lot less, right? But I think they don't know who they are. Oh yeah, they do. I think imposters also know who each other are, right? They can see it. But that helps so much. Because the other ones can never be sure. But we went for Great Hunt already. That is actually great. I don't know if anybody heard of this game before, but I were a fan. Pretty fun and pretty wild. I like to say it's always fun to have just some friends over to play a game or like play in the internet, like with people that you like. And you have a discussion and somebody just breaks out and say, "You shut the fuck up now. Everybody knows that you are Hitler." I found this situation that will happen when you play this game. Pretty fun. Just having two probably good friends, right? Otherwise you wouldn't play the game. Or like people that generally get along. Calling each other like one of the worst persons that is around everywhere. Has ever lived. Didn't play any of them, okay? Didn't play any of them, okay. Why is that? I think that's just straight up a lot of people that don't really like social deduction games, right? Is also fair. You stay out. The other one got low too. Thanks a lot, Smokedy. It's actually more needed than ever, man. I have big back problems. Oh. Oh. Kinda need to go for the doc. To the doc. To get that checked out. Because I think it might be something worse. I thought that just the nerve is doing big problems. But I'm stretching that nerve like multiple times a day now. As often as is like, not too often, you know, but as often as you should. It's not getting better, it's rather getting worse. What did I do there? You did a posture check. It's a posture check. You should do a posture check on yourself too. Are you sitting in your chair properly? Or are you sitting like a monkey? We all know how you sit. We all know. Yes. Like a damn shrimp. Get yourself up. Get the back straight. Come on. You want to be gaming later too. If you're always sitting like a shrimp, you will become one. No, my back hurts all day, yeah. We have a lot in common. Mm. I know so many people that just insta-leave when they lose their cats, man. Gotta power through it, man. All good. Well, it's a little bit later than like super early game, right? Still hurts. You would like to not lose my cat. But hey, life goes on. Life goes on. Hey, yeah, sure. But yeah, I can only stress, like, I don't know. I think, yeah, most people that are on the stream, I think generally when what YouTube says has any truth, most of the people should be like around my age, right? Around 30, 25 to 30, or up, basically. And I think most people have learned it on themselves already. One cat has to be enough, indeed. But if there's anyone around who is a little bit younger, man, look after your back. You're gonna regret it earlier than you think. I'm generally really down to make more, to do more sports. Just right now, it's like I can't really barely stand up or sit down. As soon as this is kind of going back, I'm also gonna go back to do a lot more sports. Usually that solved itself with like just going skating, but since that doesn't really happen that often anymore, yeah. Should find another outlet. Hmm. Sure. Yeah. Get rid of DPS here. Let's go for the lottery here. Whoever gets it, gets it. You can both need it. Oh yeah. What did you do to the dwarves? Not the foxes! No! You monster! You monster, you shall die! Hmm. Second? Voice. Boar is not the greatest. But... Noise. Like in the end, it's like probably, I don't know, 2 archers less if I scout. But it is what it is. I don't really push out big amounts of archers anyway, so... Not gonna lie, might even not make that big of a difference. It is what it is. Guess I can leave you a tank. Oh no, I hope that the cat actually arrives. That would be white yikes. Oh no. Look into the coast. Oh. One dude just kind of spawned out of nowhere. Oh! Completely missing out on my ones. For not doing a lot on here. Oh. Damn. It reacted really slow there, but I thought I might just be able to kill them. Might just get healers here. Oh my god. That is not a brewery. These ghosts really enhanced my bad happiness situation here. Holy shit, my bad. Oh my god. Archer stronger than ball warriors though. True. That is definitely true. But have you considered that it is what it is? Have you ever considered that? Might just put 2 builds in there. Too slow, too late. It is what it is. Upgrades will be through soon. did you go for the grandma? If there's like a perfect brown cat for you to kill next to you. Feeling safe is the next lore. Might have been a little too close here. Push gold. Greenhouse now. It's not allowed. And afterwards I need to start scouting, man. Ooh, I really got hit on villagers, so that will hurt. Took the Valkyries there already, so we're basically out of clear. He wants to kill that himself. Sure. He wants to. Good, okay. Okay. Then I start now. This that puts me down to 13 working villagers right now in the middle of 802. Which is a bit of a problem. We need the scouting, right? And we'll straight up not have warband because I just have wood for it. Okay. Let's see. I guess we just pull villagers out of food. And kill the sheeps. I need wood production. Like I want to start building and upgrading archery ranges because my happiness will come from there. If I get free happiness on top right now, that will be good. I'm really not at the spot where you want to be around this time of the game. Also didn't get a lot of fur here, so I don't even have fire arrows. And right now, not a straight path to them. I will eventually get them by just more spawning animals here for the mythical lore. It might still take a while. Time for second Woodcutter's Lodge. Kind of missing these boys. have low villagers in there, right? Huh. Ah, yeah, these guys. This area here I'm scouting right now. Basically. We got fire arrows at the very least. Don't care about that tile. The good thing is the wolf has the most tucked away position, which is not important. Bad thing is we're going 803 against Student Lion, which is probably not too great. They might be pretty big, therefore my archers should be better. Downside, I won't have as many. With Nimble Paws, I can even think about going for the mid-Velks. Is he now scouting? Oh, he's scouting now. Don't know if he needed the stone. Oh my. Going now? I do not have the food for that. Surely gonna try helping. He's fine. Mm-hmm. Red is scaling rather fine. Not doing too great on that. 200 for that. There would be another stone. Kinda need to think about expanding in the long run. Okay. I need to camp up. Although it's winter. Boot up a little. Archers are upgraded, right? Like 15 iron. Make me a little worried. No more tiles, we're just gonna focus on getting as much army out as we can. I have one dock going here. Hmm. Hmm. So far from 500, which is not really where you wanna be. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't care about that tile. Just gonna go. I'll break this down. So we here with a relatively mediocre Edo Free army. And a few mistakes here. And we scouted. But it's fine. Got us here already. Nice, nice. Uh-oh. Cat food like that. Yeah, I'm also gonna pop already. I'm just gonna cap food here, that's not worth it. Might as well already be pressuring, especially if the rat is already running forward, you know? In big parentheses, giving it away. It's like, oh, they attack an 803. How could he give that away? You know what I mean? Not really giving it away. But they know we're coming now, so might as well. A full throttle. I never knew sailors got pulled back on conversion. What you mean? Wolfitz. Oh, you mean that you don't keep the sailors out? Only if you go full throttle pop, right? Like he can still have sailors. He can still have some gold production if it's possible. I just get everything that I can, basically. My build is... No! Oh god, thank god, there's somebody else with a brain. I'm not in the greatest situations here. I think if I'm in a really good position, I would still probably only have enough sailors to survive. To not have burning buildings. I guess just my army would be a little bit bigger. But yeah, I pull most of my gold at that point. Not really on Ox, for example, because Ox, at the later stages of the game, you can just have an insane army and just keep your eco running, because it doesn't hurt. Like, if you can, you would. But most important thing is that you don't start starving, that, yeah, you have enough wood. Do not have something bad happen to you. And enough gold. I don't want to pull a single archer out of here, to be honest, if you want to pressure that tile. Half added. Spread them as much as possible so that they have one spot where they can push in. Yeah, big rat here. Big rat. I think Sanva also had a great army, right? But I think Sanva would agree if I would say big rat. GG, well played, man. The wolf was probably in a better situation than I am, I would say. Big rat indeed. Yes. Yes. Oh, just check how many upgrades and everything. Like, military-wise, I don't think it's a question. Obviously, like, the biggest army right there. Yeah, the wolf had a pretty normal wolf army, to be honest. Sunvar. Oh, okay. Okay. I just somehow in my brain just were just instantly the lion, right? Okay, lions with similar pops to me. Should probably be a little bit bigger in 803 generally for them, I guess. Have to admit. Let's see, one time I always like to check if the lion went faith. The lion went gold. Interesting. I clicked lay of the land first. It never happened to me. Yeah, I had that happen to me, man. Push through it generally, right? Like, my usual reaction to that is that I build a woodcutter's lodge and a dock and go shipbuilding. That is usually my reaction to click lay of the land. I just waited more. That's fair. It's fair. It worked, right? It worked. Check, like, building upgrades. Actually got outpaced here by the Stoat. More buildings upgrade for the Stoat as for the rat. Don't see that all too often. Have to try new build orders sometimes. That's true. Like, you get an all different up if you always play the same stuff somewhere. So, doing nothing until winter, lol. Hey. Do you know my life, man? That's every day. That's every day. Just sitting around and waiting for the lures to come in. We also see that. You see Sunbar's first year. It should be a lot of food. And not a lot of wood. Yeah. What? Kid related accidentally forged dragon rust. Yeah. Oopsie. well, ended up with a giant, right? Ended up with a giant, so it must be worth. It must be worth. Check the resources one more. Good goals here for Sunvar, right? Like, just a I think Lovely ended up just on having leadership. Yeah, you too. You would have also got cheaper army afterwards. And you have gold for another pop. Pretty good. It misclicks. I clicked on woodcutters when playing Hound. It's rough. Oh, you mean when you have army, basically? Oh, you build woodcutters. I've built woodcutters on Lion oftentimes. Why? Why I knew about the power of the bearskin. The power of the bearskin. Let's jump out. Thanks everybody for the game here. Big rat. Big rat indeed.